Consonant clusters. A consonant cluster is a group of consonant sounds in a word with no vowels separating them. Consonant clusters are viewed as glued together, and so we may not separate them when we syllabize the word. So, however many consonants there are in a consonant cluster, they do not affect the number of syllables of a word. Consonant clusters can occur at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of a word. Consonant clusters that begin a word are called initial consonant clusters. There can be a maximum of 3 initial consonant clusters. For example, all of these are one-syllable words. Spring, strap, squat, string, splash. The above words contain 3-letter initial consonant clusters. We should note that the consonant clusters are determined by the number of consonant sounds, not by the number of consonant letters. So, SQU in squat contains 3 consonant sounds since it is composed of squa. English words can have 4 or even 5 consonants in the middle of a word, which occur mainly in compound words where one component word ends and the other component word begins with a consonant cluster. In this case, we need to separate letters between clusters. For example, handspring, watch strap, abstract, instruct. Words that have the letter X are divided within X since X is a consonant cluster KS. For example, extra, explain. Consonant clusters that occur at the end of words are called final consonant clusters. There can be as many as 4 consonants in the final consonant cluster. Final consonant clusters are often created due to the addition of grammar particles like ed or es. In some combinations with grammar particles, the pronunciation can be challenging. These are examples of consonant clusters with challenging pronunciations. Cht, hitched, matched, watched. Cht, caged, edged, forged, judged, waged. St, cashed, fished, mashed, washed. Ths, myths, baths, cloths, maths, oaths. Zd, wreathed, bathed, betrothed, closed, seized, swathed. Th, bathes, breathes, clothes, loathes, seethes, soothes, paths, truths. Some of the above words relating to ths and zs have 2 different pronunciations. For example, oath, oaths, oaths. Bath, baths, baths. Truth, truths, truths. Path, paths, paths. The singular form of these words all end with th. In their plural forms, They either end with the voiceless consonant cluster th or the voiced consonant cluster ths. There are two reasons that these words have two different pronunciations. One is the phenomenon of the progressive assimilation of voice, which means that the voice of the consonant cluster is the same as the voice of the first consonant in the cluster. So, since oath is pronounced oath, oaths is pronounced oaths. The reason that oaths can be pronounced oaths relates to the grammar in Old English. In Old English grammar, voicing, changing voiceless consonants into voiced consonants, was used for a grammar purpose. For example, to change a noun to a verb or to change a singular noun to a plural noun. These are some remnants of the practice. Belief, believe. Bath, bathe. Knife, knives. Leaf, leaves. So, some words that end with th could have the voiced sound th in their plural forms as a vestige of the old practice. For example, oaths, baths, paths, and truths. These are example sentences with these words. Truths can sound like lies. There are many paths to success. Pronouncing a long consonant cluster can be challenging, even for English natives. When there are 3 or more consonants in a row, the middle one can be dropped. The first and last consonant may not be dropped. Tests, tests or tes. Asked, asked or asked. Months, months or months. Consonant digraphs. Consonant digraphs are single consonant sounds represented by 2 consonants. In other words, they are made of 2 consonants that make only 1 consonant sound. For example, thin, ship, and king have consonant digraphs th, sh, and ng. Common consonant digraphs are these: ch, ch, gh, f, ph, f, sh, sh, th, th, or th, wh, wh, wr, w, or r, ck, k, ng, ng. A consonant digraph should be treated like a single consonant and should not be divided. These are examples of syllabication with consonant digraphs: teacher, sheep, graphic, rather, without, what, laugh, father, breathing, friendship, laughable.